The sun has gone down and the mercury going down as well. To be expected, I guess, here on an autumn night just outside of D.C. at FedEx Field. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Washington Commanders. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go to wrap up a great Sunday of football. And they'll let that one go as it... The sun has gone down and the mercury going down as well. To be expected, I guess, here on an autumn night just outside of D.C. at FedEx Field. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Washington Commanders. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The sun has gone down and the mercury going down as well. To be expected, I guess, here on an autumn night just outside of D.C. at FedEx Field. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Washington Commanders. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway in the final game of a busy Sunday. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Well, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Deron Payne able to record his 5th sack of the season. How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing the tone for this one.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Sliding out of the pocket. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. You talk about this Washington defense.
This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here comes the Saints punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Warrior 70.
Back to throw. Daniels. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 1st and 10. Daniels. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, smash Bronco! 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
To throw again. Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Bronco leading. Go.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Get it. Say, hurt. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Back to throw. Daniels dancing to his... And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Commanders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Olave motioning to the left. Back to throw now on 1st down. We'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Red cycle. Plastic stick. Green cap. Hey, green. Ready.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete.
Tita. Good, 52. Quick, yellow.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Fight, 97.
Now they send a man in motion right.
Kamara is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Check, kick, fight, kick.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Drill green. Fight, white. Red, yellow. Blue stripe. Black ultra. Light blue. Set up.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Call it a big loss of 10 there. And it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Taken at the goal line.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when do you want your football team to peak? And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs, but sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they're certainly playing their best football of the year.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
Despite a little power on the move, still tackled shy of the 20. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 8 now.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Big Lion. Panther Street. Panther Street. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So with their backs practically backed up against the goal line, just why did they do that?
I'm taking it from the other perspective because I have zero answer about why. How about if you're on defense and you realize they're going for it in this situation? That's just blatant disrespect for your team. And you're almost incredulous. You're like, what are they planning on doing here? What kind of crazy play should we expect to see? But there's no way they should pick that up here, and they didn't.
And now incredible field. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara
with career touchdown number 128. He's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list. And the Saints have taken the lead. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Viking 18. time, Broncos. Check smash, check smash. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs.
Got it. Ready?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Ready.
2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7, our score. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Seven Pirates.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Being chased out left. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. The penalty yards marched off as they'll try again on 2nd and goal.
Cougar 19.
Off the bootleg. Daniels. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Check Bobcat. Hey, check that. Street. Check. Hurt. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Touchdown, Washington.
A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Commanders have regained the lead.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Fair catch called for and taken back near the goal line. So that'll come out to the 25.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter two, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early? They all said the exact same thing. We're prepared, so we're confident things will work out. And so far, they have started to do so.
Those three words we hear a lot, stay the course. 2nd and 5. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Red, cycle.
Olave motioning to the left. They'll look to throw again. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll set up a throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A big play there just before halftime. 63 yards. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Here we go.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
10. Needle blue. Go red. Green jack. Fury yellow. Ultra. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Come on, 38. Black, red. Real green. Yellow.
And Shaheed going to go in motion. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. We saw this franchise do this back in the 09 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Buffalo 18. Hey.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Reno. Panther 11. Mustang 19. Ready?
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. Touchdown!
Washington. Brian Robinson Jr., 46 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McManus's point after is good, and that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't play it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it. You get the sense that they're saying, we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Right through. Guard right.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll set up to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Green cap. Yellow. Black, red.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Back to throw again. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Blue striker. Black ultra. Right through. Ready?
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Black shot. Red cycle.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Ready.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
And that's going to be incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Red. Hey, red.
They're going to look to throw. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamin Davis.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Top 70.
At the 18-yard line.
Hey, check that. Go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Looking to throw. Daniels flushed out right. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Hurt.
And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders.
A 15-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Red, yellow. Blue striker. Black ultra. Light blue. Claude red.
2nd and 10. They'll roll him out right. He completes it to Olave. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
52 blaster. 6. Mega. Steel. Black.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
6, Warriors 70. 18, Pioneer.
On first down, Daniels eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Hey, smash Bronco!
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go check, go check. Dragon 60.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They'll look to throw. And he will slide down with a good gain. A heck of an effort there on the scramble leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Able to find and it's a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask.
This is caught inside the 15. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Commanders up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. McManus's point after is good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Set, ready.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Under pressure, and down he goes. Deron Payne able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Back to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Let's go now. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Commanders have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Extra point from McManus is good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Down.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play.
And my goodness, another interception. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for the Commanders' touchdown. Now McManus for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Here we go. Set.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Yellow, go. Blaster, 6.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Deron Payne in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Jack, steal. Green Jack. Fury, yellow. Smash, red. Drill, green. White, white. Ready?
Now back to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Black Ultra. Hey, blue. Light blue.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Steel, black. Black shot.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
60 Eagles, 60, Cup 19, Cup 19, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels, flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And Ron Rivera, he's going to keep the offense on the field. They're going for it.
It's 4th down. 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw. Daniels.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run. And that's a nice job there, getting the safeties involved in run support.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
Cougar 19.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. McManus now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Go! On the ball, now!
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Ready?
And they take a knee. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it?